changes there. Over at ZZZ, Lily is also going to be running a 2 Shout along with a Sanctuary. Running with Hammer, Scepter, Shield, a Cleric's Amulet, and his traits, I believe, remain unchanged as well. Folly, the Ranger here, I also believe has remained unchanged. Looking over to his stuff, yep, his stuff is going to be the same thing as last time as well. ZZ Hamoy, is this someone new?
No, it's Modi.
So they're using Engineer instead of Thief this time.
Right.
Okay, so he's going to be running, let's see, 5 Runes of Nightmare and 2 Runes of the Forge. He's got a Pistol, a Shield, a Rampager's Amulet, and his traits, 30, 20, 0, 10, 10. Interesting. So it looks like he's going for that Swiftness and Vigor stacking, as well as Burn stacking, weapon duration, and then your general grenade damage increase there. And then last but not least over here, we have ZZZ Shan, who will be running Runes of the Forge, traits 0, 0, 10, 30, 30, so pretty defensive Elementalist build coming from there. Can you agree on all those?
I'm agreeing.
Okay.
I'm taking a peek at these teams, and I'm liking what I see so far. I wish MIM could get in the map here so we can take a look at their builds as well.
They are in there, so you need to join the team.
They just need to join the team. All right, let's cattle prod them into place. Let's get this rolling, man. Get this on the move.
Tell them to join, man.
I have work tomorrow. I got things to do. People to see, places to go. We got like 8 hours left of this too.
It's Memorial Day, man.
What? No, not for people with jobs that aren't 9 to 5 all the time. Unfortunately, shedding tears right now.
Anyway,
my 3-day weekend started on Friday.
People told us to go faster. We're going faster. MIM Azani looking at his stuff, running with Runes of the Ogre, a staff, a sword focus, Berserker's Amulet, and the traits again. That very offensive bursty Mesmer build we've been seeing all throughout today, running 20, 20, 0, 0, 30. And moving on to Fanaram. Yes, this is the Fanaram from Team Paradigm. Running
that
with
Fanaram?
That Fanaram, man.
That okay. I was wondering if it was the other Fanaram.
Yeah, it's a very common name. It's like John. Anyway.
Exactly.
So running Runes of Divinity, he's got a Valkyrie's Amulet, and over to his traits, running 0, 20, 0, 20, 30. So generally offensive build. Not sure what weapon set he will be running, Grouch, if you want to take a prediction as to that.
Let's let it be a surprise.
Okay. Anyway, we gotta move on. MONA. Running 2 Runes of Fire, 2 Runes of Strength, and then 2 Runes of Alyssa. He's got double pistol, Rabbit Amulet over to his traits again. This is another high damage HGH build, running with Grenadier, Hair Trigger, as well as HGH. So we're going to see a lot of damage come out of him, but nonetheless he will be very squishy, so he's going to be very sneaky with where he chooses to throw in his damage. MIM Sam, I don't believe we have any changes here. No, actually, no, we do. He's swapped out the 3rd trait in Virtues for Master Consecrations. His Consecration skill will recharge 20% faster and last 20% longer, so it looks like they're going to be trying to counter possibly some heavy AoEs when they go down and buy themselves a little more time to rest teammates. This looks like what he's going to be going for there. And finally, Ultima, who will be running 6 Runes of the Ogre, Scepter, Dagger, Cleric's Amulet, and then traits 0, 0, 10, 30, 30. So that defensive Elementalist build we've been seeing a lot today as well. And that's about it, guys.
Do this.
Let's do it.
Well, no one's ready, Deb, so it's going to take a few moments here. I'm kind of curious. So, again, MIM facing SOAC to get 3-0'd. I feel like a jerk kind of bringing that up constantly, but it's just, I don't think the quote-unquote metas or the playstyles aren't used to each other, I guess, really. It doesn't translate 100% region to region. Things are definitely played differently. So I'm interested to see how people feel that this map's going to go for MIM and for Sleepy. I think Sleepy's, with the comp change here, there definitely looks like they're going to be more for... yeah, I guess just pushing side points again.
Yeah. It definitely looks like Sleepy's going to be playing that side point game. They don't really have a lot of... I mean, they have the team fight, but it doesn't really look like it's going to be that strong. Whereas over here on MIM, it looks like they're definitely going to have the stronger team fight. They have there's a lot of squishy characters on Team Sleepy, which I feel could work against them. I mean, the exceptions to that are... which one was Shan running again?
Well, Lily,
the exception to that is Shan, obviously. Yeah.
Are all pretty tanky, and Himori is actually running Rabbit Amulet.
He changed that then. He was running Thing before.
The thing.
Rampagers before, so we did change that out, actually, so I take back what I just said. Anyway, the match is getting started here, guys. This is the semifinals, Team Sleepy versus Maiden Meta. The winner of this will be moving on to the finals. This is, once again, a best of 3, and opening up the map, we see already something different. Team Sleepy is going to be coming out of this side fully, and looks like they're going to rush the other point, actually. Let's take a look at Cutie's point of view, see where he's going, or she's going, rather. She has laid down a portal here, in case they need to evacuate.
It looks like MIM is actually in position to counter this, though. They do have multiple people here to try to get on point. Looks like we do have Ultima on point. He's a very tanky character. Going to be able to hold up for a pretty good amount of time here. But just so you know, MIM is going to free cap mid there, and also obviously ZZ will cap mine.
Yep. So it looks like ZZ's going hard in for this one. Looking at Cutie at the moment, she has just Mo and Ultima, so they're probably going to be hard focusing on Ultima here. We're seeing the Mobilize come out here along with Bleeds. Ultima does go down. Nice focus there by Team Sleepy. They're going to have to try and stomp her now.
Actually, got Illusion of Life. So they, again, for those just tuning in, they have 15 seconds to make something happen. If he dies within 15 seconds, he will go down permanently. After 15 seconds, if nothing happens, he will go into downstate again. He'll have the opportunity to be res by his team.
Okay, Imnot rather, NA at the moment. As we see here before, these grenade engines generally can't be in the bulk of the fight. They're going to be running through occasionally, throwing down grenades into the fight to try and do as much AoE damage as they possibly can.
Yeah, it looks like they just let Ultima go there. Didn't really see any team support come out. I think they're a little scared to bunch up there on the AoE.
So Imnot is moving away. Actually, let's actually change point of view here. Looking at Folly, it looks like Team Sleepy is actually going to get this point. Yeah, they are going to get that, and they are now. It looks like Blue Team's moving, trying to sort of push back into themselves here, trying to re-rally over Keep. And we do have 2 Ellies actually moving over to Mine here now for Team Teammate and Meta.
It looks like Ultima's actually going to get to the point there. It looks like they should be able to get a decap, but we got Shenanigans coming in, trying to get that, trying to prevent it from getting full capped. I think he's going to be able to get there in time, but we do have Phantom coming in from behind as well, so it's going to be a 1v2 versus Shan.
And Shan at the moment is fighting, it's going to be fighting 2v1 unfortunately, so he's going to have to hold off for teammates to arrive. Really, he's not going to be able to get any kind of kills, especially with this defensive Ellie build.
Over here at mid, actually looks like Azani focus pulled the Himodi into a Burst Shatter combo, and they've actually, they're down 1 player now here at mid.
Looking at Cutie right now is sort of skirting on the outskirts. She actually just got hit pretty hard there by Team MIM, so she's going to sort of on the defensive now, moving back, and it looks like Team Sleepy's going to pull out of here now. Yep, Cutie ports back up there, and they're now going to be pulling back towards their own point, getting back. In the meantime, they have killed. It looks like Folly actually killed Blue Team's boss, so they're going to be able to get an additional 25 points and a 50-point stat boost to their stats because of that.
And so we do see, looks like we do have ZZZ up right now, about, what is it, 50 points or so? And the caps are currently tied. Looks like we're contesting mine right now currently. We have Lily on point, the Bunker Guardian, obviously, and he's doing a pretty good job staying alive here, but we do have a pretty even team fight, looks like. Ultima does go down from damage. He's actually gets stomped out. Pardon me, he interrupts the stomp from the mistform, but he's going to go down now once they come back. He's just way too far down.
Yep.
Actually, I take that back. He actually got back up here. I'm not sure where that came from. That must have... My goodness, I have no idea.
Let's look at Folly, actually, because, again, we saw that, no, Folly's on the other side of the map, so that's not it. I was going to say Folly maybe had that sort of, like, ninja res spear there. Oh, and they just took a portal in the middle. Nice play there. ZZZ's going to move in here and sort of surprise attack Blue Team. Sam is going to have to defend himself against this. He's already popped two of his cooldowns. He might have to pop his Sanctuary as well here. Everything is down. He's now relying entirely on his negation. And it looks like Red Team's actually going to pop their Sanctuary. They are moving in here to reinforce. Team Sleepy is ahead, though, while MIM does have the cap priorities. And
yeah, Fenrir actually does get stomped out here on point, and Cutie insta-rallied from that. Nice. But actually does go down here again. It looks like the Illusionary Warlock landed some damage on him as he was trying to bail out of the fight here. But it looks like we have Lily coming in, going to be able to get the res off, no problem. We do see the damage coming out from Azani on the corpse, but actually... Oh, yeah, he's going to be fine. Should be no problem.
Cutie's health still going down here. We're going to see maybe a stomp, maybe a stomp on Cutie. Cutie's still not up.
Lily, going ham on this res, trying to get it off. It's going really all in on getting Cutie up here, but I think Shen's going to be able to get it off.
And...
Come on, Shen! Don't make me lie!
Oh, the damage!
My goodness, they're all in
on
it. Okay,
is,
I guess at this point,
Shan goes
huge
down
mistake.
as well, yeah.
Yeah, they were just all in on it. They got Shan down. And
I would have abandoned that a while back, and they really just went all in.
It was just so close. It was like one tick away each time. It's just unfortunate they weren't able to pull that out.
over here at mine, we just had Amoy take down Ultima, so it looks like Team Sleepy is going to be taking back their mine as well here. Folly is still completely uncontested, and I believe he is yet to be contested over at the Henge. He's really just screwing around over there at this point, waiting for something fun to do. However, MIM did reinforce the mine, so that is not going to be a complete cap back for them yet.
Well, actually, looks like we're going to be a 2v2 over here. We got Subcutie Himodi, and then versus Fenoram and Azani.
And Cutie was just mowing, actually, so let's see whether if they burst combo. No, Cutie's going to get out of there. She doesn't want to risk that. Going to high bite in the rock for the next 2 or 3 seconds while her Moa ticks down.
Himodi does go down. Looks like if he's got Illusion of Life, he's going to be able to get it off here on Himodi. Doesn't get it off in time, actually. Doesn't even go for it. Did save that cooldown, which is a good call on his part. And they actually do get Azani down here in in the interim.
Yeah.
He actually does get rezzed up here. Good res on MIM's part.
And we're going to see again.
Looks like Cutie threw down a portal. He might be disengaging here.
He's trying to, but Azani's not making it that easy for him. He's taking a lot of damage. He's going to pop his heal there. Maybe, I don't know.
Does get the Moa off on Azani.
Nice jump up there. He gets on that platform.
He got the Moa off on Azani. Azani's actually just going to tunnel up onto that ledge there and try to get him down. They do get Cutie down, and Fenrir gets to stomp off on him. We're going to try to here momentarily. He did get the teleport, preventing the first stomp, but I think he's going to do some cleaning and get him there.
Azani's stuck. Azani's stuck. She frees herself a little bit there.
It looks like I'm Not is actually going down here as well. He actually did get punted off point 2 as well. He got Illusion of Life by Azani.
Nicely
He's got
played
15
there.
seconds to make something happen here. And I don't really see anyone on ZZ right now that's going to be able to get bursted down within that 15-second window. Looks like they're going all in on Himodi right now. Actually, it looks like I'm going to eat my words here. He does have a lot of condies on him. They actually do get him down here. He is in his Elixir R, though, so they need to get him up. It looks like Himodi actually gets raised back up. So I think MIM is in a bad spot here. I'm Not actually does get stomped out by a Lily, putting the fight in ZZ's advantage.
And right now, we are seeing Team Sleepy is Team Sleepy is starting to come back here. There, actually, what happened over there at Henge? It was decapped. It seems Folly's having some trouble taking out Ultima right now. But nonetheless, that fight's really not going to go anywhere anytime soon. That's a bunker-on-bunker fight. Not the most interesting thing. That'll probably go on until reinforcements arrive, which are coming now, actually. Let's see how Not changes the way this fight rolls. Or I'm Not. I don't know if it's Not or I'm Not.
Folly doing an amazing job against Ultima, to be honest. That Bunker Ellie versus Beastmaster fight right there, and Folly's almost got him taken out completely. He looks like he did. I take that back. He did miss form and get all of his healing off, and he's back full health again. The power of the Ellie. But Folly's going to probably go down here just very shortly. He does get his actually get his lead out here. So if that gets killed, Folly's going to actually get rezzed up here. It looks like that actually might happen for him. Actually, it looks like they're holding damage off on Folly for right now until they get they got the spirit down. It's actually a good call by MIM.
Folly just went down over here at the Henge, actually, but there was a nice fear went out for his pet. Seems are good. So there again, guys, we're seeing here good team play. They have the point secured, so they're just bailing out and moving into middle. You're right about this, guys. There's a lot of this fight is being contained to the side points. We're seeing a big group up now in the middle, but the majority of this game so far has been contained to the side points. It's a very different game from what a lot of people are used to.
We currently have Azani down here on mid. Lily did go for the first stomp there, but obviously Azani did teleport away from him. Looks like Subcute came in with the stomp. So that fight in mid is definitely going to be leaning towards ZZZ right now. And there's actually a lot of Connie damage being thrown out right now by I'm Not. He's actually in a perfect position up there on that ledge, just kind of free-raining the damage down there. No one's going to be able to get up there to take him out. The only one that actually has potential to get him up there, I think, would be probably Subcutie. Throwing his illusions up there, or maybe possibly teleporting up.
Cutie's on the other side. She can walk around if she wants to. I'm at the moment, but she's choosing to stay up there and sort of just do damage from distance in the safe spot. And so far it's working. She is getting some low. She's getting bursted down, but it looks like one of the NGs at the moment. I'm Not has been forced out of his position, however, so maybe we're going to see Cutie jump on him here. Cutie's being very passive, actually, from what most members I see play in this sort of situation. She's not really using her sword and
Oh, that's an amazing round. They actually got Himodi down and actually rezzed up Fanoram and I'm Not.
Nice. Nicely
an amazing turn of events there. So this again, once more, possibly in favor of MIM. They actually get the Illusion of Life on Sam in mid here as well. Again, 15 seconds to make something happen. If nothing happens, he's going to go drop down again into downstate, and his team will have the option of rezzing him up. If he does die within the next 15 seconds, he will go down permanently. It looks like he's got his heal coming back up off cooldown.
There he goes.
Should see the res coming out here shortly. Lily's going for the stomp. Actually, they're not going to get the res off. Lily comes in, stability stomp.
And that's going to put this fight in... Actually, this fight is still, again, anyone's game. And this match is extremely close. 326 points. ZZZ does have the cap priority now, so they're more than likely going to bring this back. But nonetheless, a very close game right now. 334 points for Team Sleepy. 385 points for Team Meta Meta. And we're seeing again here this fight of Mill just raging on. Reinforcements piling in from both sides, left and right. Lily's getting somewhat low. If she goes down, that's really going to hurt Team Sleepy and trying to tank this fight and endure it. She has gone down, and it doesn't look like any of the members of Team Sleepy are going to be around to stop it. And she will go down, and it looks as though, content with holding the 2 side points, Team MIM will be taking this, and Team Sleepy will be abandoning it.
Yeah, it looks like we have actually Ultima coming into mind, trying to take that from Folly. Folly did a good job of falling back at the right time and making sure that he was at his home point to not get decapped. Looks like we're actually going to be seeing
Azani move in on
Azani moving into Henge, yeah.
And let's see, Azani moving in on Shan now. This is a one-on-one versus another bunker. We do have I'm not moving in, however. Shan was just mowing, actually, so more than likely he's going to be forced out of there. But we do have Cutie coming in with the reinforcement. She's being forced off point slightly, so the decap does go off. Nice play there with that crate, keeping her just off point.
Out.
Yeah.
Portal's out right away. So he's back at keep now. It looks like they're going to try to burst down Sam here. They do have, it's just Cutie, actually. So I'm not sure how this is going to pan out.
Shan's portal through as well.
Damage. Oh yeah, right. Shan did come through the portal there. They're going to try to burst him down as soon as possible. They really get a decap here. They actually lost both their side points.
I think they wanted to try and defend the side point, but realized it's not really going to happen with the team fight, so they moved in to try and gank on middle. But that's not really working either. Sam's doing an excellent job of negating this damage. Guarding the hover is more really a ticking time bomb. He can only last for so long as long as he. But if he manages his cooldowns correctly, he can stay up for a pretty long time. Let's take a look at his point of view.
Yeah, he actually did just burn his renewed focus. He does have his virtues up that are up still, which is pretty decent. He can get his heal from his F2, which is really nice. Also the Aegis there as well, but that only obviously blocks 1 attack. His heal does come back up here though, so it looks like he's doing a pretty good job staying up in mid. He does have the backup again from Azani now.
And he does still have 2 of his virtues up, and the third one is about to come up. Those do not speak much for defense, but nonetheless they are cooldowns. The one is going to give him Aegis, another one will heal him just a bit. And it looks like he is actually in a pretty safe spot at this point. They're probably going to defend this, but nonetheless, all points have been decapped. MIM is in the lead by about 40 points, or 50 points right now.
We currently have a 2v2 over on mine. We have Folly and Hamodi fighting Ultima and Fanarim. And actually, Hamodi actually goes down here first. Really needs to get over here and get the res up. I'm not sure what Folly's doing. He does get the res off. He does get the res off, yep.
And Hamodi had also used his, I believe he used his healing spirit to do that correctly, which was a nice play there. Back over here on the Henge real quick, just to give an update. I'm not actually just took down Lily, so blue team is going to recap that, and they're going to, once again, they're going to regain points. Nonetheless, though, Team Sleepy is closing in here very quickly. They're more than likely going to come back here within the next few minutes, if they keep up what they're doing now, as they might look like they might get the 2 side points at the moment.
Yeah, so they do have the Ultima. They do have Ultima down on side point. The bunker Ellie. So actually, the Ultima Ellie down on side point over here. So they're actually gonna free cap that, and so it's a 1 cap game for each team right now.
I'm not just took Henge, but he left it completely open.
Probably not a bad decision right now. I really don't see anyone in position right now that could go back and decap that. Everyone's kind of over-centered on the other side of the map. They probably don't know that, but they got lucky. Not seeing a lot of decap action quite yet.
Looking at Cutie at the moment, who has gone down, and for Team Sleepy, Team MIM will be killing her. And looks as though Team Sleepy coming in with reinforcements. Once again, mid-fight can go anybody's way. It's really just getting started here. It's been going on for a while. But nonetheless, Team MIM is at the current advantage with only 1 cap. The other 2 points are contested at the moment.
Yeah, actually, over here on mine, looks like Folly actually went for the boss kill to try to even up the score a little bit, but Ultima actually came in and decapped him, and he opted to leave the boss there and just try to keep the cap from going through. So for right now, we actually have all
Oh no, another decap over here at the Henge. Azani was not able to get there in time, and Sham managed to get that decap off. It's pretty much down to kills at this point. Or if we see a boss kill, blue team only need, if they get a boss kill, they're still gonna need another kill in order to get themselves the win. So it's really up to whoever caps the next point here. Let's go back over to the middle fight and see what's happening over there. ZZZ Lily is the last shred of hope there for his team. They really need to keep themselves alive. This really could go either way. It depends on who's able to get the caps.
And something to keep in mind here is that actually there's only a minute 30 left in this game right now.
Oh my goodness, this could go down to time actually here. ZZZ needs to make a play here. They're about ZZ Lily. Oh, nice job there. Cutie comes in and rises him with the illusion. And they're now going to continue this fight. However, that's only not going to last long. They're going to throw down the portal, and I think they just had Shan. Nice. No, who was it that went down? Cute. Lily, yes. They brought Lily through on the portal, and as they recapped here now, that was an excellent play by Cutie. They extracted Lily and saved him from getting those 5 points on the kill. Nicely done. They are now holding this point. They do have the only... No, actually, scratch that because they did recap middle. And they're still holding 2v1. This is very close. They did just get the points here. They did just get the boss kill. They're gonna go for it. Looks like they're gonna go for over here for Chieftain as well.
Oh my god, I got disconnected at the most epic part of the game.
Oh my god, Hamodi at the moment going up. There's the blue team are rallying in here. Hamodi could make or break this game. Whoever gets this Lord kill is going to win, or whoever gets this Chieftain kill is going to win. Red team trying their best. They do have the point advantage here. Amnot is trying to do his best to get it. They knock him into a corner, and the red team gets it. They're going to move on. Nice job there by Team Sleepy. They get that play. Excellent play killing that, and an excellent GG. Nicely done. Nice job to Team Sleepy. They will win the first game, and we're gonna move on now. Nice play there by Team Sleepy. Woo!
Sweating now, right?
My heart's pumping. That was a nice play. That was excellent. They pushed him into a corner where blue team couldn't get damage on. They still had conditions, but it was a nice play, and they did manage to come out on top there. So Team Sleepy will be taking the first game. And Chaplin's yelling at me because its name is Jotun. I just call him Chieftain. Did they change his name?
Chieftain. Call him Chieftain.
I call him Chieftain. Chapman's got to deal with that. His name's Chieftain to me. And yeah. So an excellent. Look at the chat. Look at the chat.
Going ham.
Chat's
going ham.
Chat's going crazy. Whoa! Look at that. GG indeed.
Yep.
Just to entertain people, and don't let the game start.
God, I hope he doesn't just leave me here. So blue has AFK'd. I am left yet again to entertain alone. My goodness. Pretty amazing game between ZZZ and Maiden Meta. Coming back into probably the most clutch map in competitive play currently. We have, Legacy of Foefire. For those who are just tuning in that aren't familiar with the secondary map objective here, there is 2 guild lords in this map. Welcome back. There's 2 guild lords in this map. If you take down the guild lord, it will give your team 150 points. It's a very good Hail Mary, kind of going all in, kind of a gamble, really, just to try to take the lord down, because you have the potential of getting decapped and full capped on your nose that you do have currently. So it's definitely a gamble going in, but it does make for some exciting gameplay.
Alright guys, so this is round 2 after that exciting comeback there. Team Sleepy managed to come back from that and win the game there. Excellent game. We're just waiting right now. I believe Hamoy said he was changing specs, so we're going to give him the time real quick to do that. We'll be moving right on into round 2. If they win this one, they are going to move on into our finals, Team Sleepy. And if Maiden Meta wins this one, it's going to go into round 3. What are people saying in the chat about music?
Yeah, I was quiet for so long. Oh goodness.
I like ruined the moment. Like
you did. You're like, great game, guys. Oh,
great game. Great game.
Break time.
Gotta piss.
Yeah. Epic game though, man. Like I really hope we see going in round 2.
I think I found my
predictions.
I think I found
We've seen MIM make crazy lord plays 2 tournaments in a row now.
I think I found my my weekly rewind match. But anyway,
I think you did.
So second match, let's see here. So ZZZ was playing pretty strong on the side points last map, but MIM had a pretty good job of countering most of what they did. It was too close to call last match, really, and it really came down to that one clutch play in favor of Team Sleepy. So is that your dog that keeps making those sounds?
It is. He does make noises.
He shakes a lot. Anyway.
He does. Well, he's a dog, dude. What do you want him to do?
I really can't call it. I really think it could go either way. Team Sleepy, probably one of the strongest teams on NA at the moment. Just going off of reputation now, probably one of the strongest teams on NA at the moment. MIM won the tournament last weekend. There's really like I said, it could go either way at the moment. I don't really want to call it.
Yeah, it's hard. I'm kind of curious to see. Let's take a look here. Load in. I'm kind of curious to see what Hamodi comes in on. Hamodi's kind of like their multi-class player. He comes in, he'll play Thief, he'll play Engineer. So it's always kind of a nice little surprise to see what he actually pulls in. I think it really could go either way on this map. I'm not really sure what they're going to pick out. He could, pull in Thief and go for those back caps would be really crucial in keeping the points, keeping the gap between the points very, very low. He'd also be playing Engineer and just going for that far point and keeping it neutered almost the entire time. I think he would have the upper hand in pretty much any one of these 1v1s on far point.
Somebody asked me to show Folly's build. I gotta interrupt you for a second here. Let's take a look
Go
at it.
for
Real
it,
quick.
man.
All right, so Folly is running 6 Forge Runes, Sword, Torch, and then Axe Dagger. He will be running a Shaman's Amulet as well, and his traits will be 0030 2020. So, like I said, his build's like sort of a usual Beastmaster defensive bunker build, like side point bunker build. But something I noticed he does differently, and he utilizes this on this map as well pretty nicely. So I want to see if he does it again. He takes this trait instead of going for the 30 point here in Beastmastery to get self health regen on his pets, and he does that because I think it's especially for this map too, because he can really use that Spirit of Nature and hide it well. We saw last time he sort of hid it behind the staircase here. And he did it really well, and he was able to ninja res teammates without them even knowing. So we might see that again on this map. Now that I told MIM that, they're all going to know it and look for him now.
Chap has asked us specifically not to miss any more Lord kills.
Maybe if the icon was bigger, or they're not.
Shots fired.
You know what? There isn't even an icon.
Hellshot did make a good suggestion in chat earlier. I'm not sure if anyone saw it about putting the Lord's HP on the frame somewhere. Also,
like right here,
being able to see nodes in the cap status would be amazing as well.
That and maybe even out the team sides. Ever since you guys made your UI, it's like a cannot be unseen thing. That blue team's UI is slightly higher than red team's.
Is it?
Look,
oh, you're right.
Look.
Oh no! Why did you point that out?
Cannot be unseen. Blue team's UI is like 10 pixels higher than red team's.
Oh, you're right. It's terrible.
Just move blue team down slightly. It's so distracting.
Whatever. All right. Whatever.
All right. So they're all in now. I told them to ready up already. Once again, guys, apologies for the delay on that. I believe Team Sleepy was talking strategy. We are enticing them to hurry up. In the future, we'll more than likely stricken up the start time a little bit.
This might be one of the most interesting matches we see all day, to be honest. I'm really curious to see what the chat thinks. MIM or ZZZ, Tank and a Dog.
I'm seeing a lot of MIM.
If ZZZ goes, if ZZZ takes this round, that's it. MIM's eliminated, right?
Mm-hmm.
Done.
That's it.
Dunsky.
The champs from EU will be out of this.
Shut down by North America.
What? Anyway, we're seeing 7 might stacks over here on Team Sleepy and 2 might stacks on Team MIM. We'll open up the map. We're going to see where they're splitting. Looks like blue team is going to send most of their resources over here to Waterfall. Meanwhile, red team's going to, again, do this somewhat weird split where they sort of have a delayed push and moving into Graveyard. But nonetheless, blue team unfortunately overcalculated, and Team Sleepy's going to have the initial advantage here in the team fight.
Ooh, get the Mo out on Sam on mid, actually doing some pretty insane damage on him. He's got a pretty good...
It goes down. Sam is already down. We're going to possibly see... No, and he's out! They missed the Mesmer Res, unfortunately, and that's going to be on cooldown now as well. Excellent initial play there by ZZZ. And they're going right... They're not wasting any time jumping right on I'm Not. Getting him pretty low. He's going to be forced out of this fight. Excellent play there. Meanwhile, Team Fleck.
Yeah, it really puts ZZZ in a definite huge advantage here. They did get the Moa out on Hamodi, but he just kind of off point there, and it wasn't really an effective use of Moa.
And nonetheless, he did take him out now, so ZZZ will have the initial advantage. I've noticed Cutie's really good with jumping around here. I'm looking at Cutie's point of view right now. Taking down I'm Not now. Yep, I'm Not's gonna get bursted down. Man, they're really good when they line up those immobilizes. They're really good with it with keeping up with them. That's one of the strong points on ZZZ I've seen today. Is that when they get it immobilized, they utilize it fully and burst the heck out of whoever got it on them. They're really good with it.
Oh, their team communication. I'm just from playing with those guys is next level. It's awesome. Constantly talking, constantly giving direction, calling heads. Where's the enemy team at? Where do we need to go? It's great. Definitely a lot of synergy between these players.
Yeah. It's definitely one of the more important parts to how successful your team can be. I would definitely have to rank it at like number 2 or 3 on the importance meter or whatever. Anyway, looking at Hamoy, actually, we're going to take a look at MIM. We haven't looked at them yet. Let's look at Fanaram's, how he's doing right now, trying to fend off against Team Sleepy. Sort of playing a lot, very passively at the moment because unfortunately he has the full focus of Cutie rather. Cutie's burst on him. All the clones are going over to him. Oh, but they will get Lily down. Nice job there. And no one from... Oh, they are going to mesmerize him. They will get the illusion of life off on him and get him back up.
Kind of interesting. Looks like they're deciding to kind of bounce off a mid here. I'm not entirely sure. The only one really hanging around is, I mean, they're kind of hanging out towards side of the point here.
I think Sleepy's like involuntarily getting pushed off a mid. Like there's just sort of turned around for them. I'm actually quite surprised this went that way. They're trying to make their way back onto it. Oh, and we do. Yep, look, Folly again with this hidden nature spirit. Fanaram sees it, however, and he's gonna take it down. I'm gonna go back over to Hamoy. He's taking a lot of damage at the moment. Actually, let's look at I'm not see what he's doing. He's the one chasing Hamoy. Hamoy has thrown down his elixir, and as any good person would do, they will delay the kill because of that.
That was a very nice call.
And
sometimes in the moment, sometimes you just start spamming buttons and you take them down in that, but it really just counterproductive.
You gotta listen for that sound. Actually, it's like the devs mentioned a lot. It's not about the numbers or the percentages in this game. It's about the visual cues.
And so still, you know, even for ZZZ having all those problems with them getting down in there in the mid after they won that first initial team fight pretty handily, they're actually doing a pretty good job of keeping it neutralized still. The only team that's currently generating points is going to be ZZZ. They're currently 1 cap with the other 2 points being neutralized.
MIM over just here, capped Waterfall though.
Oh, you're right. Azani did cap the Waterfall there. I guess that was just probably a decap then, eh?
Yeah, they had a decap. I think their engineer went over there to decap. Ooh, but I just looking at Ultima here, he just got destroyed by Cutie's burst. He might go down. Actually, Ultima did have a hefty amount of cooldowns ready, so he's probably going to get himself back into the fight there. ZZZ Folly taking a hefty amount of damage. Interesting they brought Folly into the fight there. He just got destroyed, unfortunately. That kind of Ranger is not really going to do much in that team fight. I don't know if they just brought him in there for numbers' sake or if to actually pose a threat. But now it seems that Folly is going to be out for now, and Team ZZZ is going to gain the advantage.
Ooh, that was a really nice play on Ultima there. Got him taken down on side point pretty easily there. Ultima actually gets back on point, though. He's going to try to keep it muted. Looks like they do have Fanaram on point, and I'm Not actually moved back to the point here as well with Sam. So Ultima's actually going to get a full res here. They do throw the Moa out onto I'm Not, but it really obviously didn't prevent the res there. Yeah. I'm not sure if they're going to try to push off point and try to get him down, but that probably was just a wasted Moa.
We're also seeing Shan. Let's take a look at his point of view over here. He actually did press on, and it looks like he decapped it. He decapped the Waterfall in favor of his team. And he's now sort of skirting around, trying to delay. He's up against Azani at the moment. It looks like he's winning. Azani doing a hefty amount of damage, but nonetheless, actually, no. This could be anybody's game, but we'll come back to that in a minute here. Looking at Ultima now, who is still alive in this middle fight. They're about to take Lily down. Lily has just popped the majority of her cooldowns. Cutie's also down up top here, but they do get her up just in time. And Ultima's gonna run. Actually, Ultima, nice job. Where's he at? There he is. Ultima actually just sort of utilized the fact that Folly was busy, and he just jumped over here. Let's see if he's gonna be able to. Folly with a nice dodge. He's gonna keep it down there. Ultima gets a decap. Nice job there by Ultima. That's gonna hurt Team. That's gonna hurt Team Sleepy there. No one is gaining points now, and actually MIM has managed to get Waterfall, so they are now gonna be in the lead. A lot of ninja plays going on here, Grouch. This is a very sleuthy game compared to what we usually see.
And definitely some very interesting fights. A lot of team coordination going on here. We saw Lily go down there mid, and then Himodi was actually able to get him up pretty quickly with the Elixir R res. But unfortunately, they did get taken down. Looks like Subcute actually went for the portal stomp and was not able to land it in time, and Lily went down in the process.
So again, Ultima's still holding strong here. Members of ZZZ are definitely overwhelming the point here. However, there is reinforcements are not far away just over here. Let's take a look over to I'm Not's point of view, who's actually getting tossed around a bit by Folly here. Nonetheless, he does have his grenades ready. Dodges are being thrown up, but they can't dodge those grenades whenever. He's gonna have them tossed out and get thrown around.
It's amazing to see how these points are staying contested the entire game. We're almost 6 minutes into this game already, and the highest score is only at 147. This 6 minutes in.
Extremely close. I mean, MIM's more than likely going to start getting a bit of a lead here if the points stay the same, but it's an extremely close game. There's less than a 10-point difference between these players right now.
It looks like we actually have Subcutie going in for a decap on Waterfall. Looks like Azani actually sees him, but I think Subcutie might be in a position to get there. Actually, maybe not.
I think Azani's will get there in time.
Yeah, Azani's going to get there in time.
Actually,
gets the knockback on him. He's going to get the decap because of that. Very nice play by Cutie.
Both teams very nice with these decap plays. Like I said earlier, this is a very sleuthy game. I think MM has just realized this, and they're now sort of falling back to sort of stay gravitated to 2 points. But nonetheless, very close. Could really be anybody's game at this point. Coughing more and more. It's getting annoying.
It's alright, man. We only got like 4 hours to go. We're good.
It's a lot less. Anyway, Azani's... What's Azani doing, actually? Azani's sort of, like, waiting. There's no one else...
No, you can use the terrain down there to actually stay on the point.
Oh,
and
yeah,
keep it
that's
capped. It's actually pretty clever use of terrain. I'm not sure if it's intended, but you can actually keep the cap pointed when you're actually not really on the point.
And ZZZ
Keep it capped, rather.
Yeah. Cutie throwing a lot of the damage out there. Cutie's actually playing a lot more passively now. She's doing the same thing Azani was doing just a couple seconds ago. We do have Shan coming in here. Azani has recapped it, but she's not going to keep it that way if she does not get reinforcements from her team opening up the map to see if anyone's coming, really. No, it looks like they're just going to trade places here. Shan is going to go up against Azani now. They really just swapped it out for a higher health there. It was actually a nice decision there to do that because it looks like Shan's going to take down Azani now. Oh, Azani does get her heal off. A nice little portal play there, actually.
Yeah, Cutie actually did move into mid, helped with that team fight there. They got the team fight pretty handily, and now they're coming. Cutie actually rather portal back into Waterfall, and actually got the kill on Azani now, and they should be able to cap this node.
Yeah, so it looks like ZZZ's gonna retake. I'm not actually. Let's take a look over him. I'm not is moving his way over to Waterfall. Solo probably not the smartest move considering the burstiness of the other two people here and his own squishiness, but nonetheless he's nope, he's turning around. He's gonna head back to middle. He's gotta wait for team support, unfortunately, if he wants to pressure that. And looking over here now at Fanaram, who is currently... we have a bunker-on-bunker fight over here at the quarry. That'll probably last pretty long, so we'll come back to that later. Ultima, let's see. Actually, no, Ultima's coming in here to go against Folly.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's gonna happen. Yeah, Fanaram's actually probably gonna... I'm assuming peel off here, maybe. Actually, no, Ultima decides to not come in.
Yeah, looking at the mid fight here, that was probably the best decision, considering that they're sort of getting outnumbered here at middle, and they're going to need that support. I'm not does go down. They have a wall. They have a wall of reflection there, and I believe I'm not just got knocked back. Actually, let's take a look at Himoy here, see how he's trying to take down, and they do get I'm not down. Nice play there by Team Sleepy. Team Sleepy once again only down by about 8 points. This is a very close game where we might see this one come down to a Lord Rush. So make sure we're paying attention to the minimap this time.
Well, we'll start panning around right now.
There actually are symbols for the Lord. I'm just an idiot, and I just didn't see them before. That was like a complete miscall on my part. Okay, Cutie.
They're small. It's hard to read them.
They need to be big.
Don't blame yourself, buddy. It's okay.
I won't. Anyway, over here, Azani's reclaiming the waterfall for his teammates. I believe he has now clapped it completely. We still have that Fanaram versus Folly fight going on here, but we do have Himoy coming over here to sort of help out and hopefully kill Fanaram. Yep, Fanaram sees this. He's like, I'm out of here. Fanaram will be on the run here. Probably the wrong direction on the run, but nonetheless, he is running. Actually want to see if Himoy is able to take him down. He's getting pretty low, and I don't believe...
He does have the RTL, but he might get taken down by the... actually, he does swap into water just in time to prevent those Connies from taking him down here, so he's actually going to be able to disengage, loop back around, come back into mid, and try to help out in the team fight.
He still has a Signet, though, so he's in a generally safe position. I think he was just playing it. You think he was just playing the how low can you go game. And he's moving into this mid fight now. We're also going to have Himoy coming in close behind here. Actually, where is Himoy at? Let's see, where did he go? He chose actually... Yep, he's also joining the mid fight as well. I don't know why he threw down his... What elixir did he throw? Anyway, I believe he swapped out an elixir. No, he didn't. He just threw... I don't know why he threw on his elixir R there. He actually believe he just wasted it. But nonetheless, he is fighting in middle now. We're looking over here to Waterfall. We have a Mesmer, another Mesmer on Mesmer fight. I believe Cutie versus Zaningen. Cutie does have the cap advantage, I believe, for the time being. And it looks as though... Yep, we do have more... no, this is a 2v2, actually. No. 3v2. Cutie does cap it, however, she's going to be moving off it now. She has a bit of breathing room, considering the point is capped. She doesn't really have to stay on it completely. She's going to let Shan take some of that damage for him. I've noticed this with Cutie a lot, actually. If she doesn't... She can be on the point, but if she doesn't need to be, she isn't going to be on it. And she's really nice with ganking people here, like with I'm Not. I'm Not did a nice job there using his Moe abilities to get out of there. But nonetheless, nice plays here. And still, look at this game. Look at how close it is.
It's still very, very close. Anyone's game at this point. I think...
It might come down to time, in all honesty.
3 minutes, 56 seconds on the clock.
There's still 150 points to go both ways. Blue team is within... No, look, I caught it this time. Again, they're going to do this. Look at this. Folly, again. Going for the Blue Lord.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
I'm going to ping it to the other casters. Don't miss it either. Folly going for the Lord. I don't know if Blue team sees this happening yet. Let's take a look at the map, actually, and move back over to the middle fight. Blue team has asserted dominance here pretty clearly. Nonetheless, Folly... this just didn't really work last time. We do also have over here as well. It looks like no, portal play. Look, we're seeing it now. I'm not. They're moving in now for the Red Lord. Nice ring of warding. It's going to stop them from moving in there for a couple seconds. ZZZ Lily is going to try to hold them back here, but nonetheless, all 5 members of Team MIM are moving in now for this Lord play. Red team is not ready for this. They're trying to move in, but it's really not really in their favor at this point.
Is lower than half HP right now.
Oh my goodness.
We're gonna heal though.
We're gonna have to bounce back and forth here. Red Lord taking the bulk of the damage. To keep me informed of the Blue Lord.
So close.
Red Lord going down. Let's take a look. Oh my goodness, I want to look at the other one. Red Lord looks like, yes! Blue team!
No.
Blue team gets it. MIM with the successful Lord kill. We will be moving on to a round 3. ZZZ is very angry. How low was the other team's Lord, actually? Let's take a look at Lily.
He actually killed it after.
Oh
after
my.
After, I would say it was like a less than 10% HP when the game ended.
Oh my goodness.
My heart is racing.
Woo! So MIM had the close save that time. They will be winning that one. And we'll be moving on to a round 3. Close games. Team C versus Meta and Meta. Definitely the best set of the day so far.
Oh my goodness.
Very good. Very good.
Into round.
We caught it that time. That's the important
It was good. It was good, dude. Teamwork.
We didn't miss it.
Teamwork.
We didn't miss it. Azani.
He thought that Folly had that.
Azani needs a second because of his heart. And the chat's about to go crazy.
Oh man. All right.
I
need to. Unfortunately, we're gonna build the hype on this last match. I do need to go AFK for like 2-3 minutes. Girlfriend just got home. My dog's gonna go nuts, and I'm gonna mute the stream.
Okay. Well, the mic, you mean?
Or my mic rather.
Hold on. Someone told me to use the GG button. So. From last game.
All right. I'll be right back.
All right. Go ahead. Very interesting game, guys. Both of these games so far have come down to the final seconds. Very close, very good teams, very close match. And yeah, we're going to be moving on to round 3, guys. Round 3 for the finals to move. This isn't even the finals. This is just the semifinals. We still have 2 more sets after this one. I gotta ask you guys now, with that in mind, with both those games in mind, who do you think is gonna win this set and why? Who do you think will win this set and why? People are asking me to put on music. Let's see. I need to wait. Oh god, this 45-second delay. Doo-ba-doo-boo. Doo-ba-doo-boo. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I can play that video I played at the start of the game, at the start of the stream again. Let's actually... I'll play music, just as white noise here.
All right.
Are you back?
I'm back.
I played music this time. We're turning it down now.
We will get dog bombed, I think, maybe.
Dog bombed?
It's girlfriend just got home, And dog goes crazy. I mean, you heard him. He's shaking around. He's moving around, jingling and shit. Stuff, rather. Oops. Hey, that's my first time. You've been doing it all day. Cut me some slack.
That was your second time, I think.
Was it?
I think it was.
Okay. I'll put $1 in the jar.
I played music that time. That, by the way, I didn't use the AFK screen because it doesn't have the right logos on it, but.
Okay, well, whatever.
And
anyways,
just so I don't get in trouble with copyright people, that was the Paris Swing Box by Perov Stellar.
Nice. All right, dude. Well, let's do it.
Yeah. All right.
I will mute my mic randomly in mid game and disappear for a few moments, but this should be an epic match.
The chat is so conflicted on if it likes this music or not.
Electro Swing, man. It's actually pretty cool. I like it a lot.
I like it a lot too. A lot of people like it. Jumper told me to play the dubstep playlist. I don't like dubstep.
I don't know.
You'll never hear dubstep on a stream hosted by me.
Wub.
I'm sorry, but you won't.
It's all about the esports, man. Though it's like listening to that music on stream. That's the esports song.
I was just gonna play that video I had again, or just like play stuff from the Guild Wars 2 soundtrack, because then there would be no issues with copyright there. But I went YOLO with the Electro Swing.
YOLO.
Don't worry, it's not my channel. Just kidding.
All right, we ready?
Yeah, I told them to ready up. We're just waiting for them now.
All right, we're just waiting on I'm not, and then we'll get rolling.
So guys, final matchup in this matchup of Team Sleepy versus Maiden Meta. Whoever wins this one will be moving on to the finals, and at this point, it will have been a well-deserved moving on. So yeah,
that last game, man.
That last game. Both those last games, man.
Yeah.
You missed the first one, but
I did, unfortunately. Let's not talk about it, because I'm upset. You've been disconnected from Guild Wars 2. You know.
Anyway, so cutie. Yeah.
On a cute stern, we'll get rolling.
There we go. All right. As my voice slowly comes back to me here, we are ready to go. Now, this is going to be the final matchup, guys. Team Maiden Meta, with 1 sub, to their credit, versus Team Sleepy. The set is 1-1. Whoever wins this match will be moving on. Opening up to see the splits, it looks like Team MIM is going to assume a safety comp, and they're going to send 3 people over to Mansion. Meanwhile, let's see what Red Team does. Are they going to do the Shadow Refuge? Yes, they will. They will do that Shadow Refuge. However, it looks like Blue Team is going to be ready this time, and they've only thrown 2 people into it. Let's see. Cutie, where is Cutie going? Cutie, oh, uh-oh. Cutie missed. That's going to be bad. Cutie missed or poured up, actually. Oh my goodness, what is going on here? Looking over here now, we are seeing a fight generally gravitating towards the middle. Both teams have capped their side. It was a bit of a confusing start there, but nonetheless, we do have a 3v2 in the middle now. Let me see. Jump over on Sam's point of view. Sam is taking a lot of damage. Actually, does do a nice dodge there, dodging that engineer kit. Ooh, but he takes a treb hit. That's going to hurt him. He's pretty low now. He only has a sanctuary for cooldowns. And unfortunately, he's going to have to survive just off of that. He's taking a lot of damage. Ooh, and a nice cleanse there of those combies. And he will stay alive yet for another day. Looking over here to Mansion, actually, we're seeing Shan take up a Zani, I believe. Yep, a Zani. Shan, unfortunately, was mowed, so he's going to have to back out of there.
Currently trying to avoid the dog bomb. I think I avoided the brunt of it.
That's what I thought it was too, because you were being all quiet. Anyway, Azani. Right now we got Azani taking up Shan over here. We're gonna actually come back to that in a minute because we get the fight really revving up here in the middle. We pretty much got everyone on the point that could be on the point right now. We do have I believe it's ZZ Folly hanging out. No, who is that? No, it's not him. It's Cutie, I believe. No, yeah, Cutie's hanging out over here on the side point, sort of just. I noticed a lot. Cutie's running that bursty build, but she's really primarily using her greatsword in this. Why do you think that is?
Well, the greatsword is the only really range damage that they have. I mean, if he was to swap into sword, he would have to give up his position up on the wall and jump into the fray, like he's doing right now, or actually attempted to do right now. He just teleported right back up immediately. I'm not sure what that was about. Taking a fall damage.
That's not. She's done that twice now. She screwed up those jumps. That's not good. She is going to move even over here. She's going to pop her distortion to get a res up on Lily. Lily was in a pretty nice spot actually to go down there. So she'll get
knocked down here at mid as well. Actually took a treb to the face. Actually hurting pretty bad. Actually, okay, yeah. Oof. The treb is just.
The Treb's destroying Blue Team right now. They really need to get it. But nonetheless, they're holding steady. Oh, a Cutie gets burst. What was that killed Cutie?
Looks like a shatter combo, man.
Oh, Cutie just got destroyed.
it looks like that's not gonna. Lily goes down here as well. He's not gonna have any support here. I think that might be it for ZZZ on mid. Looks like they're already starting to split up, but they got Shan left here on point. But
yeah, it looks like actually Folly's gonna fall back preemptively, just saying, oh well, we lost
I
this.
take it back. I'm not. She went down on mid as well, and actually rallied Lily up it, so Lily's back in the game.
That. I'm so sorry. Well, ZZZ Lily, we still have this fight rolling in the middle, so we might see reinforcements come back in. Teams did split a little, so we're gonna have to see them come back here. Nonetheless, ZZZ Lily is taking the bulk of the damage here, and indeed does go down. Unfortunately, it is a 3v2. Sean's doing his best to get the resin, but we do have a. Oh, that was a close one.
Yes. Wow. Actually gonna go down again. They're just focusing Lily so hard. They know he's running out of cooldowns. I think his Senko's probably could have popped it down.
And again, a double res. They get him up again. I'm sorry for interrupting you.
No, dude. It's all good.
Hemo's actually on Thief again, just to note that for this time. They wanted that mobility over the engineer's damage, I think. So it's definitely a good choice in bringing Hemo back into this.
Yeah, they finally got Sam down. Lily had stability up for the stomp, and they got it first try.
So it looks as though I am slowly turning this fight around. Maybe let me go back onto it. It's actually still anyone's fight in my opinion.
I think it's definitely tilting in favor of ZZZ right now. I mean, it's hard to say, but
I'm gonna call it. But.
It's hard to call.
It's hard to call. Oh, with that trap shot.
Winning those trip shots. Oh, and as I said, MIM takes one to the face. They were actually able to get I'm not up though.
Lily goes down, but with the trap support, they're gonna have really no issues getting. Oh no, cancel that. Oh my goodness, Lily might go down anyway. No,
actually got the illusion of life off from Cutie, so Lily's back up here for 15 seconds. And now he's gonna go down. So that's gonna be GG for Lily. He's probably gonna, he's gonna be down here just momentarily.
This mid fight's a tough one. It really could go. No, Lily points out.
Portal's out, and
with the safe res.
He's gonna jump back here in the mid. That was an amazing play right there by Cutie, over and over, just showing why he's like one of the best members on NA.
The plays.
The plays.
The plays. ZZZ Cutie keeping his team alive with these portal plays. Nonetheless, Lily's getting very low. It's really down to the fight is essentially even. I'm sorry, the cough there. Blue team, I believe, actually just abandoned their treb because I believe Fanaram went for it, or Shan actually, not Fanaram, Shan went for it. But nonetheless, we're seeing pretty much everyone pile on. The Trebs have been abandoned, so this is completely on the players now. We have Ultima down, but they have a Sanctuary down. Cutie's doing his best to keep the burst on him. They're going to get him up. Imnot has gone down. Cutie is sort of pulled out of there trying to keep herself alive. She's going to, again with that portal, she's really good at that. Just getting out, and now she's in that safe spot again, possibly ready to extract players. We have a portal shots coming in once more from the red team. This is going to hurt the blue team. Once again, this is still anyone's fight.
We actually had a Moa come down from Cutie onto Phantom. Phantom actually disengaged from the fight, so he's going to come back here.
Ultima gets bursted.
They didn't get him out of the fight.
Ultima goes down. He's going to pop his misform. The question is, can the blue team res him? They do have people around him. They're going to pop that shield. Oh, and the treb shots, I believe, knocks him back as well. Ultima gets up again. Oh, my goodness. These reses back and forth just to move it away here. Meanwhile, Fanaram just stopped Hemo. I believe Fanaram is going to be able to, is going to use that and move back in. And he was the one on treb for the red team. So they're going to be moving back in. Back over here, Lily holding strong against what looks to be 3 members of MIM. An amazing job by Lily and Cutie as well, just holding this off.
To note, they actually, MIM did get a full cap on this. Looks like Lily's going to disengage and maybe move somewhere else. He does have his teleport. I'm not sure if he's going to port back up. Actually, he does port back up to the top here, trying to trick him out. Actually gets the knockoff. Oh, doesn't quite get the decap, though. He actually taking a lot of Connie damage here as well.
Let's see here. DCC is definitely trying to push. Cutie's really good with that portal there. She's with that porting up there. She's teach me how to do that. I even though I don't even play Mesmer. So Cutie, so red team has shifted their priorities over here to mine to Mansion now. To blue team's credit, however, and Cutie's gonna port back to middle. Not the smartest choice, if I do say so myself, considering she really doesn't have the backup yet, unless her team ports through here. But to blue team's credit, they've done a very nice job of holding these points, despite this amazing pressure from the red team.
Well, they actually get I'm not down on point here. And I'm not sure anyone's going to be in place to kind of get him down, but it looks like Cutie's going to go down here in the interim as well. I'm not's definitely a lot lower, though. And it looks like, we're going to be getting a res here on Cutie from Shan and I believe that's Folly as well.
Nonetheless, another very close game here. We're seeing blue team, MIM, is up by only about 80 points. We said this before, but 80 points is not a lot. That can turn around very quickly. It's a little less so on this map because there's not secondary objectives to give you points, but 80 points nonetheless can be turned around very quickly. I believe red team is going to get Mansion now, as we're seeing this slowly turn around. However, blue team's spawn is right there, so they might be able to get reinforcements there in time.
Looks like we currently have trips coming into mid from the red team. I'm not sure exactly that's the best effective use of their resources right now, considering it is Folly just versus another Guardian right now.
But Sam, see, he's getting pretty low though. Sam, it's working to say the least. He's getting somewhat low. They might be able to ninja this point. I don't see... Actually, no, scratch that. Blue team... I say scratch that too much. Blue team's coming in here now to reinforce, so Folly might want to think about evacuating out of here. And it seems like red team's Treb has shifted their priority over here to Mansion now, as it has been capped. Nonetheless, Windmill was stolen from the red team. Azani's not going to pursue that, however. She's just going to abandon that point and really move back to middle.
Now, so Cutie did come here into mid, actually got the kill on Sam with the Treb support there, obviously. Goes down again, actually, to Treb one more time. Probably not going to make it up this time.
And
yeah, so they actually do get the Guardian stumped out here mid, but they do have, looks like I'm not back on point as well. He's in a bad spot, though. He's going to take a trip to the face, I believe, here. Yep, he goes down, and that's going to put this into ZZZ's favor here, once they get the decap here.
They are still down by about 100 points now, but nonetheless, with this 2-cap, they could bring that back pretty easily. We have to look over here to Mansion, though, because Blue Team's recapping that. Red Team's moving in on Windmill. Probably not the best choice of a move-in, because Blue Team is generally has most of their people here for the time being. But nonetheless, they need that second point. MIM.
Yeah, I think once Folly secured mid, I think he probably should have went back to his home point and kind of watched that there instead of well, I guess they were at their home point, rather. I think he should have pushed to Mansion, rather.
Alright, so we're seeing now that decap has gone off over here at Windmill, and red team is getting slowly but sure cap priority here. We're taking a look at Hemo, actually. Let's see. I haven't looked at Hemo. Hemo's been moving around a lot this game. He's used to be like the Treb guy for his team. They have gotten those 2 points, though, so we are going to slowly, and it's going to be close by the time they get back to it. We are going to see Team Sleepy slowly start to bring back this disadvantage, though. They are down by about 100 points.
We saw Sam over here going all in, trying to res Phantom up from just near death, going all in. I think this is just a lost cause. He lost so much HP, so many cooldowns there, trying to get Phantom up. Probably not worth it.
Sam will go down as well. That's going to hurt Blue Team. And as now they really don't, they're going to be down 2 people, including their main tank. They're really not going to have the push they need to be able to get back on their points, get back on enemy points.
It's a key time for Sleepy to come back in and try to keep the points. I mean, as long as they keep things going the way they have right now, it's not going to be. I think it's kind of in their favor.
We do have Imnok taking on Lily in the middle here right now. The nice stun there.
Sam finally goes down here. He did bleed out on side point, adding an additional, I'd say, about 15 seconds to his respawn time, keeping him off the map for a pretty good amount of time here.
Imnot is actually 2v1 now, so it looks like ZZZ's going to have this pretty secure. 3v1, actually, so... They will have that pretty safely. Actually, no, scratch that. Lily goes down, but they do get the res off. No, Imnot, rather, goes down. I was looking at the wrong person. Imnot goes down, and they do get the res off.
We haven't seen any pushes into Mansion yet from anyone. But I guess Azani did just portal back here, so he is on point currently. Probably waiting for his portal to come back off cooldown, but he's got a good... Actually, take that back. He's got about 60 seconds left on it.
I think, again, and we are seeing this a lot today. We're seeing that MIM, or that a lot of these teams are realizing, hey, maybe we can go for these 3-cap strategies, but then they're realizing into the mid game, especially right now, I think they're getting the same thing as that. Yes, we could go for the 3-cap, but we don't want to risk it. And I think that's what ZZZ's position is now. They're starting to come back, and again, this is going to be another close game, guys. ZZZ, as long as they hold these 2 points, are going to, again, be in a close position.
It's gonna be like a 10-point game as long as they can hold these 2. Well, they did just get the stop there, so it's gonna give them a little bit of additional points here as well. The Treb actually was just huge right there.
The Treb has been killed, however,
as well.
So that is gonna be the last Treb shot that comes in, unfortunately. Nonetheless, ZZZ will retain this point.
Sam going down here just shortly as well. Maybe he should go down. There we go. Goes down on point here as well. It's gonna be an additional 5 points. So actually, we're seeing ZZZ bringing it back.
Yeah,
possibly eliminating the winners of the Cursed European Tournament.
Actually, Lily knocks Sam off. Yeah. Blue's got to have to push in here real quickly. We're looking at the map to see. It looks like they're trying to... Actually, the Elementalist is going to go Windmill, but nice job, Folly, predicting that. He falls back, and he's already there waiting. ZZZ has this... They just took the lead now. They got another kill. They are ahead. They just took the lead. Oh my goodness, another close match. MIM's going to have an amazing decap play here if they want to make this. ZZZ, however, is playing this safe. They're going to go right for Phantom. Ultima has gone down on middle, so it looks as though ZZZ, another amazing comeback. So long as neither of these points are decap within the next 2 seconds, ZZZ will be moving on to the finals. Congratulations to them.
Merca.
Our champions from last week in Europe, Meta Meta, while they did their best, have been eliminated.
Sending them packing.
And Team Sleepy will now be moving on to the finals. Congrats to Team Sleepy.
Some intense games.